Hi guys and welcome to my vlog. For today we're gonna talk about the Miss Universe Philippines 2025 competition. Of course, we're gonna focus on Maria Atisa Manalo. Of course, last year si Chelsea Manalo nanalo. And of course, ngayon, mananalo kaya si Atisa Manalo? Another Manalo kaya ang magiging Miss Universe Philippines? Well, mga amigas and amigas, I'm gonna talk in English so that everybody will understand. Ayan oh. So glittery talaga ako today. I'm gonna talk in English so that everybody will understand. Well, we're gonna talk about Maria Atisa Manalo for today's vlog. Well, as you can see, Maria Atisa Manalo is very popular in the pageantry world. I know that everyone knows her already because she's been competing all her life in the pageantry world. Since I think when she was young, she was already joining mga beauty pageants ever since, because she's really very pretty. She looks like a doll when she was young, like me. She competed with Catriona Gray 2018, I think. She competed Miss Universe Philippines and she won Miss International that time. Yes, I think Miss International Philippines, and then she competed in the international scene for Miss International, and she won first runner up. During that competition in the Miss International, during when Atisa competed, she's very pretty. She looks like a virgin doll. Very beautiful, very glamorous, very classy. Yes, that's my vision of her during that time. She's very classy. She's very pretty. Um, she's very elegant. You know, Miss International. Supposedly, on my judging that time, I think she should have won Miss International because, she has this very charming face, very pretty. And what I like about Atisa is that I think in real life she's very kind. Yeah, she's very kind. She's a kind-hearted individual, I think. Well, Atisa Manalo has a lot to offer. I'm not actually a big fan of her, but what I'm seeing with Atisa is that she has all the qualities of a beauty queen. She is tall, she has beautiful skin, beautiful body. Of course, she can transform herself into different images. She can be fierce, she can be charming, she can be very natural, but she's really very pretty. With the help of different kinds of makeup, she can transform herself into very different kind of beauty. And of course, during Miss Cosmo, when she represented Miss Cosmo, all I can say about her performance in Miss Cosmo, of course, she's very pretty and she's really deserving. I really fight for her during that competition. I really fight for Atisa because when I saw her and then she didn't even make it to the top three. Oh my God, I think that it's their loss. It's their loss. And then last year, I watched the Miss Universe Philippines when Chelsea Manalo won. And when I saw Atisa that time, all I can say is that, well, don't get me bashed, I do not like her makeup during that night. Um, to tell you the truth, when I watched Miss Universe last year, when Atisa comes out the stadium of Moa is rooming. People are shouting. Everybody is shouting for her. And when I saw her on the stage, I can say that, oh my God, she's very pretty, but the problem is the styling. I do not like the styling of last year. Yes, to tell you the truth. Well, why? Because she wore a red gown, and for me, it's fabulous. It's amazing. But I have nothing against the gown. It's a very simple gown actually. It's fabulous. It's but the design is, you seldom see gown like that all the time in a pageant. You should wear something unique, something different. And the makeup of Atisa last year, I do not like. Don't get me bashed, but that's only my opinion. Why? Because she puts a very very red lipstick, like me, like that. Very red, very red. She looks like a Bollywood star. Yeah, a Bollywood. Very. I like the makeup of Atisa during the Miss International. Yeah, that look, pale looking and glossy. She looks like ethereal fairy, a very classy face on stage. And I do not know, Miss Universe, it depends upon, I do not know, actually. But I do not like the very, very red lipstick on her. I think that the simpler, because she's already very pretty, especially, I know that the judges knows already that. Just put tone it a little bit. That's only my opinion of last year. And then I think she feels a lot of pressure last year because everybody is rooting for her. During the interview, I think she's not struggling much. When you saw her talk the natural way, she can really express herself. But on the stage that night of last year, I think she answers the question actually, but I do appreciate the merely talking of her in front of reporters. Yeah, be natural, and speaks from your heart, and don't get pressured with the crowd. Just be natural. Yeah, because if you're really very natural, that will shows, especially if you're on stage. If you're very natural, the way you speak, the way you really rely on the situation, I think that's much better because the judges knows already your credibility in speaking. And guys, as what you all know, that it's very difficult to compete here in the Philippines, according to all the beauty queens who competed in the international pageants already representing the Philippines. And when a reporter asked, which is difficult to compete, the international pageant or the Philippine pageant, and most of the queens says Philippines pageant. Because you could never tell. If you're competing in the Philippines and if you'll not win, you will not represent the Philippines in the international. So the most pressured pageant for those beauty queens are the pageants here in the Philippines. Because if you'll not win, you will not represent the Philippines. So for Atisa, all I can say is that just relax and be yourself and have this urge. Have this urge, baby. Have this urge in the finals and in the preliminary. Show them that you are really Miss Universe. Show them the urge. Athisa Manalo, Philippines, like that. Show them something. Expose something that you know show to the world that this is me, I am beautiful, like that. Guys, to tell you the truth is that last year there are a lot of vloggers who doesn't you know predict the winner. They're talking about these front runners and everything, and then all of a sudden, it's a surprise. And for now, you know, all these front runners don't just be, contented that I am already here, I'm already do that, I have already competed, I've already do that in a lot of pageants, because this pageant for this year's Miss Universe 2025, it's a battleground for beauty queens, Even I myself do not know who will gonna be able to make it. There are silent girls out there, they're just very silent in a corner, and then all of a sudden they will pop out, puck. They're just very silent. That's what we call in Filipino tinik, you know. And for Atisa and to all those front runners, there are dark horses, and we call them the tinik of these veterans. The tinik. The tinik is just around the corner, and this is a beauty competition, still a competition. So always do your very best, especially to Maria Athisa Manalo. All I can say is that I hope the stars will align on May 2nd, 2025. The stars will align for you. That's what I'm praying for Maria Athisa Manalo, because what I'm not actually a fan, but I loved her because I can say that she is very friendly to her fans based on my observation of last year, because I was outside MOA when she comes out, and there are a lot of fans surrounds her, and she entertains everyone, even in the Cosmo International. And Atisa is very popular in Thailand. And the Miss Universe will be in Thailand, Especially the Miss Universe organization loves Barbie looking girl, Well, guys, my advice to Atisa is just enjoy. Enjoy the night. Enjoy the night, and always feel that you are the most beautiful. Yes. And of course, your outfit, make it a point that everything is on point. Evaluate every single details. And the makeup, you are already very pretty. I don't know with the makeup artist of yours, but evaluate and see every angles, and just enjoy the night. Yeah. Don't be too precious. Don't be too pressured, and put a little bit of the built-in, the built-in, the built-in thing, which I cannot say what it is. The built-in aura of a queen, that is just an aura for you to shine. And nobody knows that. It's all in your mind. Good luck, Atisa. Hope that you'll be able to make it and the stars will align. And praying for you, of course. I'll be watching the Miss Universe at Mall of Asia on May 2nd, and hope to see you in Thailand as well. And whoever wins, I'm not just rooting for Atisa, I'm rooting for every girls out there. But this vlog is based for Atisa Manalo, of course. Why? To tell you the truth, she's really the one of the most popular candidate. Most popular candidate. Yes. Most popular. You know what? If you're very popular in a pageant, I know that feeling, of course. I'm not telling you that I'm popular because during when I was young, I joined pageant when I was still sexy. There is this barangay pageant I joined. That was long, long time ago. And I was disqualified. They hate me during that time. And the barangay kapitana told me that do not join anymore because if you join, all those gays will not join anymore. There will be no pageant at all. So they just give me money so that I have fare to go back home. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Judas Touch. Maraming salamat. Mabuhay. Besos.